This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We yesterday saw the commodity markets being dominated by talk about the ongoing spread of the coronavirus, which is leading to production shutdowns in China and neighboring countries closing their borders. The World Health Organization has declared the spread of the coronavirus a public health emergency across the entire globe. And as a result, corn futures ended the day roughly a nickel lower in spite of good weekly export sales of 48.6 million bushels. As I record this, the overnight spot corn futures are bouncing back just a little bit, trading 2 cents higher. Soybean prices traded lower on record crop ideas in South America, the lack of Chinese business, and of course the impact of the coronavirus. It didn't help that weekly export sales were very disappointing at 17.3 million bushels. In the overnight trade, we have spot soybean futures snapping back a little bit as I record this, trading up a nickel. Wheat was pretty interesting yesterday, with Minneapolis pulling into positive territory by the close, and Kansas City and Chicago clawing their way back to nearly unchanged by the end of the day. Prices slumped early in the session on the spread of the Chinese virus and fears of what might become of it, but then spent the rest of the session battling back. Our wheat prices were additionally impacted by weakness in the Russian wheat market, and our lack of competitiveness in the world export market was once again highlighted by all the Egyptian business going to France this week. Weekly export sales came in at 23.7 million bushels, which was a decrease from what we had seen the previous week. In the overnight trade, Chicago is 3 cents higher, Kansas City is trading up 2, and Minneapolis is 4 cents better. Cotton futures continue to have a bad week, with the March futures losing 101 points yesterday to settle at 69.05. In the overnight trade, we have spot futures trading 27 points better. Livestock futures were mixed yesterday. April live cattle ended the day 2.5 cents lower, while March feeder cattle were 67.5 cents higher. Lean hog futures were especially impacted by the coronavirus fears, with the April futures down the $3 limit, and we will be going with extended limits in the lean hog futures market today. Class 3 milk futures have been really riding a roller coaster. After closing 25 points higher on Wednesday, February futures closed 30 points lower yesterday to settle at 17.34, and the overnight trade have spot futures trading unchanged. Cash livestock markets were all lower for the day. At the close, we had choice beef boxes 17 cents lower to close at $213.35, while selects were 45 cents lower as they settle at $211.48. Hogs were lower once again as pork carcass values closed 49 cents higher to close at $70.90 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.